Morning. Get you a little underdressed. Oh, here we go.
Is that better?
Perfect. You know, one of the perks of living in New York City is the casual exhibitionism.
Oh, are the neighbors complaining?
Not yet, but the sale of binoculars has gone up since you started coming over.
Yeah. Perhaps after we eat, we can raise a few window shades. Mossy?
Oh, lately he's been knocking an iambic pentameter.
Or not at all.
Yeah. Peter.
Really glad I dressed for company.
Yeah. Locked door? There's a lot of crime in this city. So I've heard. You're gonna love this. There's this con man running around New York who... He made breakfast. Am I not allowed? Breakfast for two, assuming that second plate isn't for me. Brilliant. You want to impress me with any more of your detective skills? All right. Why did I ask? Two fresh head imprints on the pillows. Champagne ice bucket at the foot of the bed. Romance is in the air. Yes, yeah. Ooh. And this detective has decided to stop detecting. Let's see. Department issue.
There's a line. Neil's teaching me how to pick them. It's our version of Sudoku in the afternoon.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. And before you ask, I do not have a drawer here or a toothbrush.
Did I ask?
We're in that awkward, undefined stage where, yes, we've been on a few dates, but really, what's that mean?
What does it all mean? It means we're taking things one day at a time.
That's what I said.
More or less. Mostly more. Our next case awaits.
Well, you do have fun.
No. You don't have to.
It's...
Bye. Bye, Sarah. You should get dressed. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, please. Hurry up. You can have both. This guy's a skilled forger, safe cracker, lots of panache, and he's only 20 years old. I think we might be looking at the next Neil Caffrey. He's a hacker. I don't hack. You're right. A Neil Caffrey for the new millennia, then. When I was 20, I didn't get caught.
We traced him to this apartment.
See you in there?
There's movement inside.
Yeah, I see it.
Please tell me I get to break down the door.
All right, when you ask so nicely. FBI, hands in the... Oh, dude.
You want me to cuff it?
Yeah. You should hold it for questioning. Why are you smiling? He's clever. He casts a shadow on the door and doesn't move in a fixed pattern.
You realized we were sitting on him and bolted.
Looks like that. They didn't have robot vacuums in your day? No, they didn't. Look around. He's got to have escape route somewhere. You're enjoying this. I love tracking the smart ones. Now that you're on my side, I'm just a challenge. Oh, come on. All he's done are a few mildly impressive forgeries. Allegedly cracked the safe and stuck a vase on a Roomba. What? Nothing?
Boss, you need to see this.
completely random arrangement of photographs. All right. Maybe he's good. Entree, Moss.
I've come to steal your soul. Or at least part of it. You know, I've always found that superstition annoyingly inconsistent.
Yeah, I gotta get to the office.
This will only take a moment. Now, while I am disappointed we haven't been able to recover Peter's partial list of our treasures, there is a silver lining. Gives us time to perfectly prepare for our escape.
Starting with passports.
How long do our aliases usually last?
Peter cut on to Nick Halden in 2 months. Steve survived for a year.
Seguda?
No.
Imagine not having to look over our shoulders, not having to memorize a new date of birth every few months.
I know where you're going with this, Moss. A permanent identity that the FBI can never crack requires the birth certificate for a dead infant. I'm not doing it.
Say Brie de Meaux? What if there was a way to do it that wasn't so horrifying?
How's it work?
You'll be stepping into someone else's shoes, even though they or their shoes never existed.
Riddles, Moss.
Neil, trust me.
There is a way. I'm in.
Excellent. I'll set it up.
Our suspect's name is Scott Rivers, and he's been on a criminal road trip.
So far, we've been able to link 7 of the items in the photos to recent crimes.
We have a warrant for his arrest, but our guy is always in disguises. He won't be easy to track down.
Hey, how come you never use disguises?
The right smile works just as well, and you don't have to worry that your mustache is on straight.
This kid did the Hartford Mansion job.
He steals items of incredible excess from the wealthy. $500,000 sunglasses, a solid gold toilet brush holder. You get the idea. And every crime he commits, he leaves this signature behind.
Does he actually leave a donation?
In the victims' names to a different charity each time.
So Robin Hoodie here robs from the rich and gives some to the poor. Robin Hoodie?
I like it.
No, you don't. Don't call him that, please.
Well, you call them that.
It was a bad joke. What can you tell us about him? He's a kid. I mean, he likes shiny things and he steals them. He never had much money, but he was around people who did, and he resents them. He's got morals. These donation cards are a way to justify his thefts. He's telling them how they should spend their money. And he's cocky. Almost getting caught won't stop him. Will he get bolder? That's what I do. Okay. Neil and I will dig into the donations and the evidence from the safe house. Jones, Diana, find out where the rest of those stolen items came from. Let's try and figure out where this guy's gonna hit next.
Hi, honey.
Hey!
I saw you got a high score on Angry Birds today.
She knows you're here. I'm not judging. Somebody has to stand up for those green pigs.
Well, I'm glad you're working from home tonight. So, what's the case?
Young con man stealing from New York's wealthy.
Oh, young Neil. Touchy subject?
Apparently, it's not. This is it. This is the bank account Robin Hood had used to make the donations.
Robin Hoodie, I like it.
He made a donation yesterday, but it doesn't link up to a robbery. Maybe something that he hasn't stolen yet. No, he doesn't make the donation to get the card. The theft has to come after that. Which means it could be happening any minute. Well, his donations definitely have a sense of humor. He stole a $500,000 bottle of scotch, then donated it to the Betty Ford Clinic. This one's to an organ donation charity.
Maybe he's stealing a rare church organ. Play on words?
Organ donation makes you think of driver's license, organ donor. He's gonna rob the DMV. There's no real pattern to the things he steals. It's everything from a diamond-covered cell phone to...
What about a motorcycle? Hospitals call them donor cycles.
Worth a shot. Let's find out who owns the most expensive motorcycle in New York. Lock it out. Mr. Stewart, we suspect you're about to be the target of theft. The sucks. We're serious. You recently bought a high-end motorcycle? No. You didn't? I bought a Confederate fighter, okay? Calling it a motorcycle's like calling the Queen of England a rich old lady with a funny accent. But it's still a motorcycle. Dude, this is so much more. Have you ever had 100 grand between your legs? Actually, yes, I have. We'd like to set up a command post here to catch a thief. Not gonna happen. My Confederate party's in 4 hours. For this Confederate. You really like saying Confederate, don't you? Confederate. Who knows about the party? Everybody? It's a perfect opportunity for the theft. My security rocks. No one's stealing anything from here. You want to make a bet on that? Hell yeah. I bet you I can steal something worth 10 grand in the next 2 minutes. If I do, you let us come to the party. Sure. Why not? Is this a joke? You're running out of time. You only have a minute left, I know. How much would you say this is worth? 10 grand? Oh, at least. I get it. You didn't say I had to give it back. Fine. You can sit up here. I got the FBI at my beck and call. Everybody's gonna love this. No, the whole point of a covert sting is to not tell people. No one can know we're here. That's it? Right. I'll be in the surveillance van for this one. Can I come with you? No, please. No. Undercovers are in position. Agent Davis is at the south entrance. Agent Wesley is getting Chad a beer. What are you doing? Chad told me to get him a drink. I'm undercover as his buddy. Did he also tell you to double fist it? No. He said that you need to loosen up. Come on.
Hi there. Chad says you're an FBI agent.
He's scared of guns. Okay, it's time to put the fear of God in him. Yeah. Hey, Chad. I'm not sure how long our cover's gonna last, Peter. You need to make positive ID on our young thief as soon as possible. Stay alert. Who knows what disguise he'll be wearing this time. I'll look for the crooked mustache.
Hey, if you're hunting Robin Hoodie, does that make you the sheriff of Nottingham?
No, I'm not the sheriff of Nottingham. Am I?
Chad says you're into body shots.
I am. Stay on target, Caffrey. But not tonight. Designated driver. Sorry. I got eyes on a potential Scot. Why do you think it's him? He's wearing a suit hoodie. I don't even know what that is. All right, confirm it's him, then don't move in for the arrest. You are in so far over your head and you have no idea, do you? You say something? No, I was just admiring this bike. Sure does look expensive. 120 grand. Yeah. We met.
I've seen you somewhere.
Stand by in case Caffrey's been made.
Everybody ready to move.
Maybe Chad's party last week?
Wasn't there.
Oh, man, you missed out. They had mermaids. I mean, literally girls wearing tails and nothing else.
And all he asked for this party is a motorcycle?
Poor guy. Oh, come on, man. It's a carbon fiber and titanium chassis, 1966cc engine.
Top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. And not remotely straight legal.
It's a work of art on two wheels.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
Hey. Excuse me. Hey, Sam. You sure? Beautiful girl just gave him her name and he didn't give one back. There's something suspicious about her. The fact that she seemed more interested in him than you? Not that. Not entirely that. She just put something in his drink. Excuse me. Whoa. Ow! Sorry. Jones! Everybody down! Lock down the exits. Nobody gets out.
You need to tell us everything. We're gonna find out who hired you eventually, but if you help us now, we can make a deal.
What do we know about her? She's been a suspect in some heists and robberies. Attempted murders in New Orleans. So I'm guessing it wasn't Splendid that she sprinkled in Scott's drink. Potassium cyanide. He would have been dead in minutes.
I didn't buy the ring. It's a little gothic for my taste, but I never refused jewelry. Now let me guess. You didn't know there was poison inside.
Yeah. How's she connected to him? This might have something to do with it. Found it in her purse. One of the people Scott robbed had a security camera. He didn't see it. That's another reason I don't like disguises. Too easy to get comfortable. It also explains how our girl found it. So I guess they took measures into their own hands. We'll run that photo through. See which item he stole while wearing this wig. What do you think of him? He's a kid having the time of his life. He's impulsive, arrogant, and has no idea how deeply in over his head he is. Okay, fine, he bears a cursory resemblance to me. Think we can bring him back from the dark side? It's hard to do. I wonder what would have happened if I'd have caught you earlier. Wouldn't have made a difference, baby. Con is a rush. It's an addiction. And you need to hit rock bottom before you can change. When did you hit bottom? I never said I did. Nice bustier for you, Christie.
This is one of 3 items Robin Hood stole while wearing that wig.
I was really gonna keep calling him that. Sure, it's no James Bond. No, it's not.
And these diamonds are from a heist our lady killer was a suspect in.
So Scott thought he stole an expensive piece of jewelry. Instead, he stole evidence of a crime. Kill Scott and they eliminate any evidence that leads back to them. The office in this picture has an unobstructed view of Midtown from an upper floor. Let's see if we can figure out elevation and angles to see where it is.
Done.
Look at you.
The office belongs to Thomas Carlyle. He was suspected of masterminding the heist.
What an incredible coincidence. I've heard of Mr. Carlyle. He has been a person of interest more than a few times. Let's go talk to him. Neil, see if you can get any leads on Scott.
Oh, you're gonna love this. The street is abuzz. Someone is looking for you. No name. He's a kid. Word is he talks the talk, so to speak, the speak.
Did you enjoy that sentence?
Yes, I did.
So he's trying to find me.
Makes your job easier.
I want you to get in touch with him.
I will. But first, we have a little identity crisis. Здравствуйте, Alec.
Здравствуйте.
This is my associate.
You're about to be reborn. Names are not necessary. Mozzie says you can create permanent identities without the baby birth certificates.
Identity farming.
I've heard of it, but only as a theory. How'd you pull that off? Years ago, I began fighting for a number of birth certificates. Back then, it was much easier. The world was more trusting.
We live in cynical times, Elliot.
Oh, yeah, this is true. I treated these identities as if they were real. As they grew up, I gave them bank accounts, library cards, tax returns. You created paper trails. I created lives, one of which you will now step into as if you had lived it all along. You will be Victor. I don't know if I'm a Victor. Yes, you are. Strong-willed, so stubborn growing up. And he's your age. Victor Moreau. Did you plan this?
No. Destiny?
Goodbye, Victor. Now you. You're now Bob. I never liked you. I like you, Bob.
A Japanese sculpture, an Italian harp, and framed Spanish doubloons. Can't really settle on a theme, can he?
I think the point is that everything is really expensive, no matter what it looks like. Agents! I hope this isn't about that diamond heist a year ago, because you guys have hassled me plenty already and you haven't found anything. It isn't. This is a friendly visit. Great. Let's have a drink. What's your pleasure, FBI agents Burke and Berrigan?
And no thanks.
The 7X3000 reinforced titanium. It's a beauty. And brand new. It is. It's the most expensive model they got.
Any reason you need a new safe?
Man in my position, people try to steal from me all the time. These attempts get reported. You know what I mean. I do. Yeah. Instead of working their way up like I did, they try to take shortcuts. Want to take what isn't theirs.
Anyone stolen from you recently?
If they have, they'd regret it. How's that? Because you guys would arrest them, of course. Of course. That's why we're here.
Do you recognize this kid?
I don't. What did he do? He took a shortcut. Took some things that weren't his.
He's been robbing wealthy people in the area who collect items of extravagance.
You certainly fit the bill. I gotta go. Is there anything else you need? Call me if you see him or hear anything, will you? Of course.
Lovely guy.
He's a peach. The kind of man who'd be stupid enough to put stolen diamonds in a goose today.
So, it really wasn't El Caffrey at the party. In the infamous flesh. No, I recognize him. So you work for him? Work with him. Kind of like a mentor. He learned everything from me. So then how come I've never heard of you? Exactly. The man himself. Being followed. Look to the southwest.
Your other Southwest Moz.
Now, in my defense, I was carrying a compass.
It's Carlisle. You need to stall it.
You ever pull a Scrooge McDuck?
What's that?
Step 1, hack an ATM.
How are you going to get past the encrypted lockout?
Oh, I exploit an unpatched security flaw in their firmware, which gives me admin access.
Nice.
Then I put it into a test loop, and voila.
What's that do?
Now you run.
Hey, you're spitting out money.
Hey, check it out! Holy crap, there's money everywhere!
Slow down. It's New York City. To get some distance, it's better to blend in.
Sorry, I don't think they're really trying to kill me.
Never say you're sorry unless you're running a con.
Ever. Is the FBI here?
No. You should turn yourself in.
You're going to get Caffrey. Are you really telling me there isn't another way? Get in here.
You brought a wanted fugitive into your home,
It would be the first time.
Not helping.
and Peter doesn't know he's here.
What is she doing here?
I was here to surprise Neil with dinner.
Surprise.
Peter doesn't know he's here yet. Still deciding what I'm going to do with him.
He's one of our own, Neil. We have to help him. It's part of the code. Besides, I kind of like him. He reminds me of a young
Don't say it.
me.
What do you think?
Why are you asking her?
I think you should help him.
Brilliant woman.
I think you should help him get out of trouble and then convince him to turn himself in.
Okay, that's absurd. Give him a chance to live a life, make his mark on the world.
This is your chance to show him there's another way.
Well, I'm not exactly a role model.
You're probably the closest thing he has.
I need your help. I never stole from anybody who didn't deserve it. Never hurt anyone. I figured you, of all people, would understand that.
All right, let's focus on the first part. We need to figure out how to get Carlisle off your back. Take a seat, kid.
So, you and Neil are dating.
It's
Hey,
While Scott's out there hitting on your lady friend, take a look at Bob.
it's truly amazing work.
No one's ever going to find us, Neil. We can be taken off to paradise as soon as we get a hold of that list.
Unless we get arrested for harboring a fugitive first. Or Scott pins this on us so he can live to steal another day.
Oh, he isn't going to do that. I sense good in him.
Do you, Qui-Gon Jinn?
Well, chaotic good, anyway. Neil, he's us.
This is Peter.
Hey, Peter. Any word on the street where Scott might be?
No, the streets don't seem to know where he's disappeared to.
We need to catch him soon. If we catch Scott, we might be able to bring Carlisle down as well.
I'll keep my ears open.
You got something more important you're working on?
No, I'm sorry, Peter. I'm just distracted right now. I'm with Sarah.
At home?
Yeah.
Neil?
Yeah.
I like the two of you together. She's a good influence on you.
You think so?
Yeah. Don't be a bad influence on her.
I'll do my best.
Figure out a plan yet?
I'm working on it. Listen, involved with this. Whatever we end up doing, it probably won't be legal.
All right, what I do occasionally falls in the same gray area.
This won't be gray.
I have stretched more laws than I care to admit.
That's what I like about you.
Yeah? I'm usually returning things to their rightful owner, though. What?
That's it. You're a genius. Guys, I got an idea. Show me the glass.
Hey, we got your keister off the hook. Don't hold out on us now, kid.
You still sure about him?
Not so much. Wow, it's, beautiful.
Looks very comfortable.
You cracked Carlisle's safe to get this, right?
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Safe has an electronic keypad. My black box does everything.
Including taking the art out of safe cracking.
The art was programming this thing, which I did myself.
We need to get you into Carlisle's office so you can put the bustier back.
Then we could anonymously tip Peter that the diamonds could be found in Carlisle's private safe.
Peter moves in, arrests Carlisle, who stole the diamonds in the first place.
There wouldn't even be plain evidence.
You'd be returning it.
Just like you never stole them at all.
I'm not sure the suit will see it that way.
No, we should not let Peter know about this.
The problem is I'll have an eye out for anyone who looks like me.
How big is that gray area you were talking about?
He's still checking Neil's anklet.
He's at home. Been there a while.
Why don't you drop by?
Guess he's up to something.
Something to do with Scott.
I think so. I'll let it play out.
You think he'll lead you to him?
I have a feeling he's working on some kind of plan.
Maybe more than one. A couple weeks ago, a Degas popped up on the black market.
On the list?
Not sure. It was pulled after a couple of hours. No details beyond the artist. But how many new Degas are there?
Showed up the same time DC art crimes came to visit. Probably coincidence.
Probably.
I'm gonna move this to be safe.
We need to get into Carlisle's office, hack the safe, and return the bustier.
Mozzie, you will keep an eye on Carlisle.
I'll keep all four on him.
That's the weekend, so the only people in the building will be security.
Security will be increased in Carlisle's penthouse. Luckily not on the lower floors. The telephone junction box is on the second floor.
And that is where we need to get Scott.
Do I have to be the baby? Standard rule, the new man on the team is the baby.
The alarm system will
It's state of the art, but give me a couple hours, I can write an algorithm that can bypass the signal
The
train.
alarm system won't be a problem,
How's that?
because we're not going to set it off. Our obstacles are a guard and a security door that only opens from the inside.
All the while, you just have to avoid the cameras.
To get through the security door, we'll need Mozzie's air gun.
Oh, be warned. Like an Olsen twin, though she seems demure, she packs quite a punch. You can't have that opening doors.
I know, it's bad luck. I've been trying to close it.
The
catch you stuck. Out. I'm supposed to meet a friend here. I don't care. Meet him on the street. Hey, did you hear something earlier? IT, yeah. Thunder. Once Scott's through the security door, it's Sarah's turn.
Really, Barbie?
Standard rule.
There are no standard rules. I would much prefer to be the salt shaker.
Considering your role in this, Barbie is more apropos.
Excuse me. I'm here for Mr. Carlisle.
I'm afraid he's not in.
Oh, I don't think you understand. I'm here for Mr. Carlisle.
I'll have to call his office.
Do that.
Scott should have hacked into the switchboard by then. So, Scott, hello. Oh, come on. Stay with me. You'll be Carlisle's assistant.
Carlisle's office.
It's Mr. Carlisle. There's a woman here.
About time. He's been waiting for her. Send her up immediately. How's she look?
Expensive. Scott, you'll put the security cameras in Carlisle's office on a loop, especially the one you missed the first time. When Sarah's up there, she'll let you in.
Where's front and center, Romeo?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't call me ma'am.
Then Scott hacks the safe's keypad again and puts the bustier back. Wow.
This is not the same safe.
You can't crack this?
Old school's not really my style.
Okay. And mine is not cracking the safe in my bra, but we adapt.
Our first stroll, taking in the sights. Peter, imagine my surprise when I checked your anklet and found out that you were right outside Carlisle's office. I can explain. Starting with Robin Hoodie. Is he in there? I think it's better if I don't answer that. Better for you or for me? For Scott. Look, I've got a plan, okay? Part of that plan is contingent on you not knowing what it is. I'm not the sheriff of Nottingham. Did I miss the conversation? I'm not the bad guy. But Scott can't be allowed to run around like this. He's gonna get somebody hurt, starting with himself. I need to bring him in. I know. Give me an hour. After that, I think I can get him to turn himself into it. You think? I know. Look, I have to go. I'll be waiting right here. When you come back, you better have him with you. Thank you. Running out of umbrellas. What's wrong?
Carlisle updated the safe.
Is he serious?
Apparently.
Increase the sensitivity of the mic on the phone 10 times.
He made a stethoscope out.
In the cylinders, it's not working.
That's because it's a 6-cylinder safe with 2 false gates.
False gates?
Yeah, safe cracking booby traps. You get one, you have to start all over again. Yeah? Alright, I'll go by touch, you go by sound.
You two make quite the pair. Hello?
Are you done yet?
We had a snag, but we're gonna be out soon. Or not so soon.
Yeah, unsnag as quickly as possible.
Okay. Thank you, Mozzie.
What is it?
Carlisle is on his way here.
Thanks, Jones. Appreciate the backup. No need to rush here. I'm not expecting any trouble. On second thought, go ahead and rush. All right,
That's the third gate.
All right, Carlisle's got to have a security monitor around here somewhere.
Let's get
Good to hear.
Are you saying you didn't feel it?
Saying nice year.
He is downstairs.
Still 2 gates to go.
We don't have time.
Wait, Peter's there. He's flashing his badge at Carlisle.
Fed's buying us time. Why?
Because he's Peter.
A few follow-up questions from our meeting the other day.
Can it wait?
No, it can.
Of course. Come, we're going to my office.
Down here is fine.
The whiskey's upstairs, I insist.
And I insist right here is fine.
Agent Burke, right?
Right.
Unless I'm under arrest, I'll answer your questions in my office.
After you.
All right, that's it. This should be the last gate.
Right. Elevator coming up.
You only have time to try once. It's your go, kid. What is it you wanted to discuss?
I wanted to talk to you about that diamond heist.
Oh, this is about some kid running around robbing people.
It was. But it got me to thinking what could possibly be in this monster safe of yours.
I guess you'll never know.
You're right. Because it's uncrackable, right?
Completely.
You must have left it open by accident then.
It's impossible.
Those look like the diamonds I was talking about. You're under arrest, Mr. Carlisle.
Those aren't mine.
Oh, you're alleging that a thief broke into your office to crack an uncrackable safe to give you millions of dollars in diamonds? Hands in the air.
All right. Okay. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Sorry I'm late. Damn, that's a hell of a view.
You're gonna miss this one.
I would like to put on something a little less greasy.
Yes.
Go talk to him.
Thank you.
So what are you gonna do now?
Oh, come on. You didn't really think I was going to turn myself in, did you?
I was hoping you would.
Would you have if you were my age?
No, I wouldn't have. But this isn't about me. It's about Peter Burke. He's the smartest man I've ever known. He caught me, and he will catch you. Only question is when.
Nobody's that good.
He is, Scott. If you turn yourself in now, he'll make you a deal. It's the best deal you're ever gonna get. You know what? Keep running. Always looking over your shoulder, never slowing down long enough to share your life with anyone. Because you know that the second you do, that is when he will catch you. Let me help you, Scott. Where's Scott?
screwed up. Yes, you did. But you helped get Carlisle off the streets. That's a good win. I actually thought I was getting through to him. Disappointing, isn't it? You think they're listening, and then they go off and do the opposite of what you say. No, he could be anywhere. He really could. But he's not. He said he'd only turn himself into you. So, this is the guy who caught you. Believe it or not. Yeah. How'd you hear? Still have the pieces you stole?
Depends. Which pieces do you know about?
The more you cooperate, the better deal I can get you. You're gonna have to serve some time.
I know.
Can I, yeah.
So, what made you decide to come in?
Because stealing stupid things from rich people is already getting boring. Or because what you said got to me. Whichever makes you feel better. Thanks for the help.
Anytime. Jones, could you cuff him again?
Real cute. Let's try it again.
Give him some time. People don't change overnight. Believe me, I know. I work with living proof of it. But they do change. You're not the sheriff of Nottingham. I know. I'm thinking more King Richard the Lionheart. I'll go with that. Good. Victor Moreau. Vic. Vic Moreau. Moreau. Victor Moreau. Nice to meet you. Just a second.
Surprised?
Half away.
It looks like I caught you mid something.
I was just about to take a shower.
Oh, is that a statement or an invitation?
Yes. Yes.
I'll reach in a sec.